Can you hear me? On the YouTube. Right, I got it. I got it. I don't want you to fuck up now. What's up, Tay? What's up, Sunset?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, baby?
Hey,
There you go. Yeah, you in there. See, that was easy. But
you so
yeah.
the volume so low.
Huh?
The volume so low.
I can hear you though. Probably because I got my earpiece on. I don't know. Let me see. Mind you, I'm not. I'm at the counter. I ain't at my little setup. I gotta fix it up because the cat keep on messing it up. So I gotta clean all that stuff down there and move that because she got that stuff all over the place.
I cannot hear nothing you say.
You can't hear me?
Nah.
You heard that? But you can't hear
Yeah,
me?
that.
Right, I can hear you. Um, yeah. So what's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. I don't see my girl in here yet. I don't see my moderator. But yeah, tonight there's a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot going on. Is your volume up on your phone?
Yes,
Oh,
hold on.
word. There y'all got my son Tay on here tonight with us.
You always know,
Cash Tay in the
can't say.
building. Cash Tay in the building. Make sure you hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit that like. Tay, you know, hit the like button.
I'm looking for it.
All right, well, you ain't got to worry about it. But yeah, y'all, let's get into, there's a
I
lot
don't
that's
see it.
going on with this war. With the Kristi Noem got fired yesterday. They done released some more Epstein files. It's going down, down, down. So, um, my question is basically, I want to know when is they going to find and when is they going to bring Donald Trump up to testify about these new files that's coming up? They got the 302s out right now, right now, right now. Oh my God, they got the transcripts out. Man, remember they told us there wasn't going to be no more Epstein files coming out and this, that, and the third. So I think he brought the war on. This is my opinion. Um, so whereas though we can be all distracted. I mean, it's a lot going on with the war too. Um, we gonna get into a little bit of that, but basically they been striking over there in Iran. Yo, they smart over there. They smart. They drew a fake attack air aircrafts or whatever. They had like three of them, but they were fake. They was drawn. And from the satellite, it looks like they're real. And why the hell? I ain't gonna say we bombed it, but Trump bombed one of them, and that's all they hit was the ground, like boom. And they just all listen. What's up? What's up? What's up? He said, "What a mess." Yes, yes, yo. I was dying laughing. I said, "Oh my God, these listen, these other countries." Trump got to realize these other countries is a little more wiser than us. I mean, we got a lot of technology and stuff like that, because they've been just dropping drones was over there. They even hit a shit with a missile. You can see the missile coming in the water, blew it up, bam. Yo, we got some bad stuff, but the intelligence is not really there because, like, why would you blow up some fake aircrafts that was not even there? So y'all paying attention to that? Why they man? These people, I'm telling you, A lot of these other countries is very wiser.
Intelligent.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, I mean, we have a lot of AI stuff that's going on over here, and guess what? Some people brains are smarter than this AI stuff because a lot of the things they are already on top of, and they made us look stupid. Well, they made the government look stupid, but I want to get a little bit into Kristi Noem. Then we're going to get into a little bit of this war or whatever is going on, because allegedly Kristi Noem, she was doing basically she done messed up. She done messed up. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? But yeah, let's get into a little bit of that first before we get into these Epstein files. And like I said, I want to see when they gonna bring Trump to the stand in reference to these new Epstein files. Matter of fact, should we get into that first? Cause that's where the juice at. The juice is there, man. The one young lady, she basically said a lot. And she the one that got booted. Yeah, Kristi Noem got booted after she was doing all that grandstanding, and I believe, I don't know, but Pam Bondi might be next. We don't know yet because Trump, his whole all of his stuff is falling apart. It's definitely falling apart, and he's trying to hold on and trying to make it seem like everything is okay. I bet she was a Karen. Well, guess who they call her? They call Christy the Barbie, Trump Barbie. I don't know why. She is pretty. She's pretty, but they call her the Barbie and stuff. But the Barbie is gone. But she the one that allegedly unalived her puppy. And I don't even know why she was still with the DOJ anyway, because y'all know how people care about these animals. You get more time for unaliving an animal than the goddamn person. She, you fuck around and get the death penalty. These people don't be playing about these animals. I'm trying to tell y'all. But yeah, let's get into something. Let's get into something first. Let's rock. Let's rock. Yeah, let's get into something. Then they was like,
Making the announcement on Truth Social just a short time ago. He writes, quote, "I am pleased to announce that the highly respected United States Senator from the great state of Oklahoma, Mark Wayne Mullen, will become the United States Secretary of Homeland Security effective March 31st of this month, of this year.
oh yeah,
The current
Homeland
Secretary,
Security.
Kristi Noem, who has served us well and has had numerous and spectacular results, especially on the border, will be moving to be Special Envoy for the Shield of the Americas, which is a new security initiative in the Western Hemisphere that they're announcing on Saturday at Doral in Florida. The president says, "I thank Kristi for her service at Homeland." So this comes amid reports that the president was none too pleased about the advertising campaign money that came to light during these hearings, Sandra. And so just in the last 24 hours, we've heard a lot of rumors that Mark Wayne Mullen may be tapped for DHS, and now it appears the president has made that decision, and that's going to happen at the end of the month.
Yeah, there was some reporting leading up to this that this could be the case. No confirmation had
right
been
there,
made by the
right
president
here.
himself until now.
Dang, on that picture, that was her husband because they was asking her certain things about this plane that they've been using. Now, allegedly, it was a bedroom on the plane, and she was on there. It's a mess. She was on there with I forget the guy name. See, where's my notes? Where's my notes? But she was on the daggone plane, and she got mad because her blankie, when they basically transferred them to a different plane, her blankie was left on the aircraft, and she fired the pilot that was driving that aircraft that didn't bring her blankie. So they had to basically hire him back because they couldn't find nobody else to fly the daggone plane. It's a mess. They couldn't find nobody else, so they had to rehire him back. And not even only that, this plane that they was on supposed to be used to basically deport some of these daggone people, and they mad. Well, now I ain't gonna say they mad, but they question her in reference to about how much money that she spent. And Donald Trump was allegedly, she testified that he signed off on this plane, and he said he do not have no recognition, and he did not sign for basically that plane for them to be taking no daggone people on there for is like what they call them, illegals or whatever. Um, but now she don't have no job. Seems our government is full of hoodlums. Yes, yes they are. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. Every time you turn around, something else is going on. It's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad.
But there was reports of, frustration inside the White House over some of the actions taken on the part of Kristi Noem. Looking at the announcement, though, and looking at the touting President Trump does of Markwayne McMillan's record, 10 years in the U.S. House of Representatives, 3 in the Senate. The president says he's done a tremendous job with the people of Oklahoma. As the president pointed out, somewhere he did very well. So obviously this is breaking news. Just now, President Trump making the formal announcement that that DHS Secretary Kristi Noem will be replaced, John.
Will, and also the president taking note of Markwayne Mullin's status as a former undefeated professional MMA fighter, also the only Native American in the Senate. Let's bring in Jackie Heinrich. She's at the White House. The timing of this, I guess, was a little bit of a surprise. We didn't expect it quite this soon, but it was certainly expected.
Well, John, this president has been reluctant to shuffle his staff since really early in his second term when he moved National Security Advisor Mike Waltz over to Ambassador of the UN. Since then, he's kept all of his folks sort of in position, weathered whatever criticism comes their way. And Kristi Noem, the DHS Secretary, has faced a turbulent period in the last few weeks. Amid the fallout, the response to the ICE deportation campaign in Minnesota, some public statements that she and then recently this week there were reports that her defense prominently featured her sometimes on horseback, claiming that the president upset him. He wasn't happy about giving amid this broader administration effort to root out fraud.
Now, he's saying that he did not approve of basically what she was spending on these trips or whatever. But also another thing, he never acknowledged what Kesh Patel did either. Kesh Patel was riding his girlfriend around in the FBI plane and using the FBI for personal security. Not only that, he just was over there drinking and having fun with the Olympics winners, even though they was, United States, but still, he drinking, partying. Nobody never basically, like, they just swept that under the rug. But it seems like when it comes to women doing stuff, now you giving her a lot of backlash, and now she just lost her job. Why Kesh Patel didn't, like, treat everybody the same? Because at the end of the day, he got a bunch of backlash too. And basically, it seems like nobody is talking about that. What he did was cool. It's okay. Like, when is he going to be, put up on the plate about, well, they already did talk about him. He did have to testify about using the plane, but he ain't saying nothing about basically him drinking and partying when you using the taxpayers' dollars to be having extravagant and luxury fun and trips and just enjoying life. Matter of fact, and this was during the time when Nancy Gertrude was missing. Come on now. Gertie, what, however you pronounce it.
She's being moved now into another role. The special envoy for the Shield of the Americas, a new security initiative in the Western Hemisphere that they're announcing on Saturday. The president's been, defensive of Kristi Noem for the last several weeks as she's faced questions about her ability to carry out her duties. He regularly pointed to the success closing the southern border, the fact that there have been, no illegal immigrants caught and released into the interior, and pointed to those successes to sort of boost. It seems like that testimony on Capitol Hill might have been a turning point. There were also some reports that FEMA funding that was stalled suddenly came through after questioning. And so this is a rapid development, of course, and something we didn't expect until potentially after the midterms. This is a strange time for the president to make that major of a shakeup. But there was, sort of the writing on the wall after he elevated Tom Homan, his border czar, to take a more prominent role in the ICE deportation campaign. It's well reported that there's been a long-standing rift between Homan and Noem about how this should be handled, sort of the firmer approach versus.
Because at one point, allegedly, she was doing a beautiful job. He loved what she was doing. She could do no wrong. It's just going down all around the Capitol. Everybody's just seemed like they is about to be thrown under the bus. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like it's about to be a downhill ride, especially with this new stuff coming out with these other files, these 302s. It's going down. Somebody else going to be fighting. What I tell you, a lot is going to be happening within this upcoming week. I'm trying to tell you. Every day is something different. It's getting a little out of control to me, if you ask me. He's basically everybody done had fun. That's what it seems like to me. And talk mess when they be trying to hold them accountable. Everybody talk mess and try to change the subject, don't want to answer questions and all of this stuff. But it seems like that stuff is starting to come to an end. It seems like. That's just my opinion. That's what it seems like to me. So it looked like some people is going to be starting to be really held accountable, even Trump. Because, man, it's just a downhill spiral. All right, let's see what's going on with these files. I'm going to break some stuff down. Well, not right now, but yeah, let's get into this one.
Documents released, including allegations against President Trump. Jay O'Brien has that story. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning to you, George. Overnight, under pressure from lawmakers who said it failed to release all Epstein reveals, the Department of Justice quietly posted 3 previously withheld FBI interview reports from 2019. Those reports contain uncorroborated allegations made against President Trump. Those files were initially missing from the more than 3 million pages of Epstein records released by the DOJ in January and were flagged by Democratic lawmakers who accused the department of holding them back to protect the DOJ did not appear to be in contact. In a follow-up FBI interview, the woman did not provide additional details about the alleged interactions with Trump when she was asked by investigators. Last month, the Justice Department said that some of the documents released in the Epstein untrue and sensationalist claims made against President Trump that were submitted the FBI before the 2020 election, but the DOJ is still facing questions about why these and other documents were withheld in the first place. The department released hundreds of additional pages of Epstein files overnight, again, weeks after it previously claimed that all the documents required by law had been made public, George.
Yeah, this story is not over yet. Okay, Jay, thanks very much.
Well,
Oh, shoot. This thing was pausing again. Here we go, acting all crazy. But we know, that's why I said I can't wait until they bring him to testify. Because a lot of this stuff you can't make up. This stuff was already reported a long time ago. So nobody did anything. Nobody did anything about it. One of the ladies, she just was like, she just wanted to just leave it alone because at the end of the day, nothing was being done. So I wonder what's going to happen now. Is they going to make him testify like they made Clinton testify? What is going on here? We already knew his name was in the Epstein files more than anybody. They already said that they said it out their own mouth. They put it out there. So my thing is, when will Epstein can't say nothing? He's gone, allegedly. So when is they going to bring Trump up on the stand to testify and say something and clear his name about what these ladies are saying? And then, not even only that, they said that back in 2019 that they said that this lady was credible. But at the end of the day, once he became the president, she was like, basically, she backed off and was like, because ain't nobody, she felt as though wasn't nobody going to believe her. Now, again, where is this lady at now? Is she ready to testify? Is she ready to come out? Is she talking now? Is she scared? What is her, what is she going to do now? Because now they bringing this back up. They haven't said her name or anything yet. But we already know this is messed up for our president. Like, he ain't said nothing yet. He ain't came out and made a statement. He haven't said anything. And then he was very calm today when he was talking in reference to the war or whatever they doing over there in Iran and Israel. He was very calm. It was like he didn't want to address this situation. Yo, Bryce, scared. He didn't want to address it. But, I mean, hey, it's out there now. Whoo, it's out there. What you gonna do now? I mean, I'm just like, he was real calm today. He tried to, like, I guess, hold his composure, act like everything is okay, but it's not. It's not.
Here's something
That man probably shaking in his boots. He gotta be. Because ain't no daggone way all of this is coming out and you just like, yeah, well, we just gonna keep on talking about the war. And I guess this is probably why, so we can be looking over there and not even be worrying about the Epstein files. But everybody was, hey, Sweatco, there you go, baby. There go my Sweatco. What's up, boo? So, We see what's going on, and y'all ain't gonna tell us that we are not seeing like y'all tried to do with Alex Preddy. We see, we hear, we woke now. We are woke. I swear, see. I yes, but we are woke. People are being woke up and starting to see every time when something is going on with the president, it's like we gotta make a diversion. We gotta switch something up. We gotta make everybody look over here and don't look over here and not try to remember, because they tried to not to bring these rest of the Epstein files out, and people was asking about these 302s. They are basically the transcript of the interview of when the ladies first came out and said that Trump did something to them. They was trying to hide it all. And now you can't hide it no more. They tried to like leave that out of the situation. People started asking about it. People that's in Congress, congressmen started asking about it. So they ain't got no choice but to let it out now, because here it is. Here it is. Now they trying to make it seem like it's a duplicate, it's fake news. No, it's not. Come on now, everybody, when you go and do a statement at the police station, FBI, whoever, everything is recorded. And for real, if you put that in a burn bag and they find out that you did, your ass is grass. This is basically evidence. So they basically brought all of that stuff up. They, only thing they didn't retract or put out these people names, thank God. We don't know who they are right now, but I'm just wondering, is the lady going to come out and says, yes, this is what happened. This is basically what happened. Yes, y'all, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Dang, Sweatco, what's up, boo? This my middle son on here. You can get up here too if you want to. But yeah. What's up, boo? But alright. Let's get into it. Oh. But yeah. I was just, and then y'all know, like, you gotta watch people reaction sometimes. Their body language says it all a lot of times. Because sometimes people cannot hide it. And then y'all know people like Trump, they trained to lie. You know what I'm saying? Some people are trained to lie. But at the end of the day, this is getting out of control. It's getting good. It's getting juicy. Every time I try to like leave this shit alone, something keep on drawing me back because they keep doing stuff. It's
House about Iran. Take a listen.
Too many to introduce. A lot of them are political champions, and we don't care about them today, right? Right, Duffy? But we have, most importantly, what
he said we don't care about them today. like, yo, this guy, man. Oh my goodness, big guy.
Wonderful people that love our country. And before we begin, I think I will say a few words about what's going on with respect to our operation in the country of Iran. The United States military demolish the enemy far ahead of schedule and at levels that people have never. 4 minutes, the launcher gets hit. Anywhere in the world, their Navy is gone.
Yeah, he ain't lying about that part. But he ain't gonna say how they hit a decoy. It was 3 decoy missile planes that they draw, and they hit one of them. They hit the middle one. He not gonna say that, of course. He's gonna make it seem like the war is going so good. We're winning. We basically shutting them down. We're tearing them up. Tearing that ass up. He not gonna say the mistake that they did. He's definitely not gonna say that. You're just gonna make it seem like everything is hunky dory. Everything is okay. We are blowing them up by the thousands. Got it.
24 ships in 3 days. That's a lot of ships. Their anti-aircraft weapons are gone, so they have no air force. They have no air defense.
Lying.
All of their airplanes are gone. Their communications are gone. Missiles are gone. Launches are gone, about 60% and 64% respectively. Other than that, they're doing quite well. I said, what's left? But they're tough, and they want to fight. And they're calling, they're saying, how do we make a deal? I said, you're being a little bit late, and we want to fight now more than they do. We've had 47 years, depending on the way you count it, but 47 years of horror with this group. And, when you see somebody walking down the street without their legs, without the arms, whose face is so badly affected and hurt, it mostly came from 95% Soleimani and Iran. And we,
Why he gotta say
other
that?
presidents lived with it. I didn't live with it. And so our people are doing a great job. Again, the greatest military anyone's seen. Thank you. Thank you very much. And yet, help keep down the oil prices, including offering political. Today, my administration announced decisive action to help keep down the oil prices, including offering political risk in dangerous territory. Oil is imminent, and the oil seems to have pretty much stabilized. We had insurance for tankers, transit, further action to reduce pressure. They're pretty much okay with it. Said, you have to do this now? I said, I have to do it, Scott, right? But it's been very strong, and everybody, including Scott, everybody feels we had really no choice. They were gonna hit us if we didn't hit them, because they're crazy. And in the long term, the actions we're taking will dramatically increase the stability of the region and oil price.
Why is they gotta be crazy? And not even only that, you didn't even know if they was gonna attack us or not. But I mean, if you feel that they were, do what you gotta do. I get it, I understand, but you got millions and billions of people that live here. When they start getting to striking over here, like for real, he got somewhere to go. We don't. We don't have bunkers and underground stuff where we can hide and evade from being blowed up. Like, come on now. Like, I don't want to see us like half of them people over there. They bombed the whole school up with girls, kids, women, like, with no care in the world. And then going to try to act like, oh no, they showed the picture of the kids that allegedly, that supposed to have been blowing up, or basically fighting back. And a lot of times these children's, I only seen one picture, I'm going to show that in the free. But I only seen one picture of a kid with a gun. But a lot of these countries, yeah, their children are prepared for war. They're trained when they're young. I get it. I understand because they scared. Anything can happen at any time. They train their kids at a young age for war. Because we gonna need y'all. You know what I'm saying? Understand. But them kids that they blew up allegedly, they wasn't the kids that, allegedly. They was going to school. They was not the children that is fighting. They were in school. Like, come on now. This is a lot.
And stock markets and everything else. We set the all-time record in history with the Dow going to 50,000. So Dow was at 50,000. It was supposed to be maybe, if we were lucky, within by the end of my presidency in 4 years. And we did it in my first year. We did the S&P 500. We did that in a period of less than a year. And that was even tougher than the Dow, they said, so it wasn't going to happen. But we have a great country. We have a country that's never done this well. We've had tremendous success in so many different ways. I built the military and rebuilt it in my first term, and we're using it more than I'd like to use it, to be honest with you. But when we used it, we found that it certainly did work. When we look at Venezuela, when we look at the first attack we're doing right now, it's been pretty amazing. And I'm once again calling on all members of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, the military, and now is the time take back your country and help take back your country. You're going to have a chance after all these years to take back your country. Accept immunity. We'll give you immunity. And will be total immunity, or you'll face absolutely guaranteed death. And I don't want to see that. They don't want to see it either. We also urge Iranian diplomats around the world to request asylum and to help us shape a new and better.
Michael, you a trip. You a trip. People can't even afford a trip to McDonald's. Like, it's for real. It's for real, though. It's for real, though. Like, everything went up, and he'll sit up there and tell us that gas went down, all this stuff went down, we have nothing to worry about, mortgage went down, the prices of living went down. Lying. He a daggone lying. Come on, Bush babies, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's go. Hit the like button, y'all. Y'all can hit that like. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. It's free, like free food. It does not cost you nothing, baby. Hit that like button. So I'm about to show y'all basically the crafts I was talking about. Let's get it. All right, it's 37.
Iran reportedly painted fake airplanes on the ground to trick enemy surveillance. When the US and Israel targeted the area, expensive bombs were dropped, but they hit no real aircraft. If true, it shows how simple tricks can confuse.
So what Trump said, we took all their aircrafts. That's what he said, right? That's what he said.
Use even the most advanced militaries. Imagine spending millions on strikes, only to discover the targets were just drawings on the ground. You won't believe this. Iran reportedly painted fake airplanes on the ground to trick enemy surveillance. When the US and Israel targeted the area, expensive bombs were dropped, but they hit no real aircraft. If true, it shows how simple tricks can confuse even the most advanced militaries. Imagine spending millions on strikes, only to discover the targets were just drawings on the ground. You won't.
That's why I said some of these countries are more allegedly smarter for its brain-wise, you know what I'm saying? Because who would have thought of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is decoys, and he believed that they bombed that stuff up. But no. But that's, again, he's not going to tell the real truth. And that's just how he worked. You know, that's just how he worked. He's not going to tell the whole real truth of. We already know this, so I mean, it ain't like it's something new, but that's just typical Trump. You know, he's just Trump is Trump. You know, I guess there just seems like Trump. You Trump in, you Trump out. Like, you know, it's like playing the game. And they outsmarted them over something that was just like, you know, but see, like, again, you do your homework. You don't just go over there and just start blowing shit up if you're not doing your homework. You have to do homework first. Peep the scene. Everything that looks like is what it is might not be always what it is. You have to investigate, do your homework. Again, now that just gave us a 1L. Okay, yeah, and then you went over there doing other stuff. I get it. Yeah, you know, but that doesn't look good on their end, on our end or their end, cause I ain't in it. I ain't in it. Leave me out of it. Shit. I don't have no weapons of mass destructions and stuff like that. So leave me the hell up out of it. I don't even want. If it's up to me, I wouldn't even be. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of the other presidents basically try to make peace with these people. You feel what I'm saying? They just tried to keep the peace, cause don't nobody want to be going to war, especially not in this day and age. Like everybody, people is going through it. Who want to be going through war? It's too much. It's too damn much. All right, but let's get into this right here. This is allegedly supposed to be a soldier that's over there. He's basically going to show us. Remember, I told y'all the pictures allegedly of the school that they allegedly bombed up. He's saying that he gonna show a picture of allegedly the children that was going to the school and how they walk around with these big old GUNs and all of this stuff.
Hey, you in Israel?
Yeah, man.
Are you
The
Jewish?
IDF. Yes.
So, what's IDF?
Israel Defense Force.
So you're in the army down there, or the military?
Yeah, I'm right now in this video chat in Gaza.
You're in Gaza?
You want to see Gaza?
Yeah, show me.
Don't be surprised. There's no house here. No
Let me
house.
see. Yeah, I want to see what it looks like.
Flat. All flat.
You guys flattened it?
Oh, yeah. Look at this
What?
mag.
You guys killed a bunch of kids and shit, bro.
No. Stop listening to this fucking news. No.
Okay, tell me, where's the women and children that were living there?
Okay, I want to see you. I want to show a picture, okay?
Okay.
Don't go. You asking about children? I will talk. I took this picture from one of the houses that I would live here, okay?
Okay.
These are the children here.
Those are the children there?
Yeah, and if you
Well,
don't believe me, so there is numbers in Arabic.
if
of the
there's
day.
kids, hold up. If there's kids who got guns because they know you're coming, bro, I don't blame them, dude. Look what you just did to Gaza, bro.
Bro, you just need to shut up after you see this because you understand you're fucking dumbass.
Bro, you just killed a bunch of women and children, bro.
Yeah. We can't.
Hey, you're a piece of shit, dog.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry, and we rape them also. We're not just kidding. We're raping also. Okay.
Oh, you're raping also.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm letting
nice.
you know. Hey, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm streaming, bro. You are gonna be fucking hated by every American, dog.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I just show you a picture, okay? I just talking shit and you know
bullshit, bro.
Bro. You can say bullshit. I just showed
You
a
just
picture
said
in
some
randomly.
crazy ass
Don't tell me.
shit right now, bro.
That's the crazy ass shit, bro.
Hey,
You
I'm
fucking
telling you right
idiot.
now,
Just ask me.
America's gonna stop backing you guys, and when we stop backing you guys and you get fucked up, that's your fucking problem, bro.
You know what is your problem? That your fucking president is Trump. You fucking idiot. They ain't fucking idiots like you.
Hey, fuck everybody in the American government. How about that, bro? And fuck you too for what you
Ha
did,
ha.
dog.
You are on streaming, right?
Yeah,
What happened to the government?
fuck them, bro. You
Why
think that I
not?
give a fuck about the American government? They got your fucking back, bro? Fuck you guys. Fuck everybody in the government,
Back
bro.
you, guys.
Fuck you and fuck
Bro.
your government, bro. What's up, man?
That's wow. That's wow. Whew. So I don't know. Hey Cheesy T, what's up, baby? What's up, baby? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Make sure you get the like, get the like, get the like. Yo, Michael, why you got the eye? Why you got the face like that? Hey, that's what he said. So my thing, he also said that man don't give a F about us. That's what he said. And for real, yo, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm trying to like not get in, cause I don't need to be, you know, banned. But it's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. This war is not about us. It ain't about. It's about them taking over and just like they did Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? This is not about like them people was not coming over here to hurt us. Them people, if we got a threat, y'all know that would have been televised or that would have been out there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be going to go help other countries. I get it. But my thing is, if that other country beefing, you supposed to back them up. Don't go out there and stand in the front line. You supposed to back them up. Well, we supposed to back them up, I thought. If you helping somebody, that's just like, your homegirl getting banked. It's her fight. But if she getting banked, yeah, jump in it. But you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be unalived for somebody else's beef. Like, fall back a little bit, help, but don't put your own self in harm's way on the front line. That's all I'm saying. And it seems like we taking over somebody else's beef and it ain't really ours. Well, it wasn't ours, but it seems like he's making it ours now at this point. That's what it seems like. He's making it our situation and our beef, and it really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? All right, so then we're gonna get into the veteran that got arrested the other day. Because he was basically
a retired Marine veteran was arrested during a Senate hearing for loudly protesting against fighting for Israel.
he was basically saying the same thing, like, why is America beefing for Israel and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But before I get into that, I'm gonna show y'all him before he basically was apprehended or arrested or whatever. But it's just sad. I mean, like, I understand help other countries, help who help us, but at the end of the day, my thing is like, just don't put all our troops and all our people in the front line. Fall back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We come to clean up, help, and stuff like that, but don't just put us out there on a beef. If that's their beef, let them beef and help them, but like we shouldn't even be all out there in the front lines, and you understand. Now it's like we put ourselves into it. Well, y'all know what I'm saying. Not us, but him or whatever. We basically engaged into something that was already going on. That was their beef. Now we engaging in it. Now that can be a problem towards us too. You understand what I'm saying? Even though we supposed to be like, heavy artillery and stuff like that, but you gotta realize this still wasn't our beef. We jumped in. All the way in, not like a little bit and help the people. It seems like now we taking over their beef. Now their beef has became our beef in so many words, allegedly. That's just my opinion. You know, it's just crazy. Like, what they say, what they be saying, mind the business that pays you, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like we went and just stole the beef and made it ours when it really wasn't ours. It's crazy. That's just something that I just don't understand. But this is the world we live in.
To send our men and women to die for Israel. Our senators are willing to send our men and women to die for Israel. Our senators are willing to send our men and women to die for Israel.
Now, that was before he was apprehended or arrested or whatever. Before he got up and made his statement or said what he said. At that hearing that he was at, because he just trying to understand, like, why is y'all sending us over there? That's just the same thing I'm trying to understand, like, it's really not our beef. What do we get out of it? Like, I already know we got to get something out of it. Trump ain't doing it unless we ain't getting nothing out of it. If we ain't getting nothing out of it, he ain't gonna give a F. Just like you went over Venezuela and started a situation to take them people oil. So obviously it's something that he's going to get out of this. He going to get out of this. He going to get out of this. Let me say it one more time. He going to get out of this. Not us, but he, him, himself, not us. F us. He got something to get out of it. Not us. Just like a lot of that Venezuelan oil that he took, that he, you know what I mean? All of that, he kept some of that for him. So I guess once he get out of office, he gonna open up his own gas station because he stole it. Like, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, yo. I'm telling you, I already cry. No, but seriously, this is getting serious. Like, though, like, I mean, what is the purpose? What is the purpose? Like I said, he got to be getting something out of it, not us. He's not worrying about us. He's worrying about his daggone self and what he's going to get out of the everything. He don't care about us for real. He enriching himself and his family. His family. Generation after generation after generation after generation. He going to make sure all of them good for life. He don't care about us. Don't care about nothing about us. But yeah, let's get into some more stuffies. It's crazy though. It's crazy.
Line to the American people. You will stop and cease
Let me see.
war
How
in
can I
Gaza.
Now, this was another guy. He didn't really make headlines because he wasn't arrested. But he had to say his little piece too, his little 2 cents of basically what's going on. but he didn't go viral like the other veteran did. But I'm gonna show him too, because a lot of people ain't talking about him. But y'all know me. I talk about a little bit of everything. I be seeing a lot of shit.
You will cease the war.
And you will not be seen by this committee again.
Stop the genocide in Gaza.
Why were you arrested?
I want them to stop the genocide in Gaza and proceed to stop lying to the American people, because they've been doing it for too long. They've been funding the genocide, Israel.
All right, you stop following. We're taking down the loading dock.
Lying to the American people. You will stop and cease the war in Gaza.
You will stop nothing.
You will cease the war.
And you will not be seen by this committee again.
Stop the genocide in Gaza.
Yeah, man. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, please. Hit the like, yeah. Hit the like. Hit the likey like. Yeah, but once again, only thing that Trump basically said in reference to the war, he felt as though that they was gonna bomb us before he bombed them. But my thing was, what was the reason for them to bomb us? What was the reason? We gave Iran some resources, but what was the reason to really like bomb us? You assumed that they was, so then you go over there and you made the war or what they going through our problem, because now that is our problem. It's our problem now, because again, once they start bombing over here, I hope they don't, because I didn't see them catching missiles in the air though. Whoever they got flying some of these planes is good. They didn't air bomb other missiles, like boom, they seeing them coming and shot other aircrafts. Bad as shit. Bad as shit. I'm trying to tell you. D is bad. We got some bad people that's running up there going aircrafts. The military aircraft, man, I'm trying to tell you. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we probably can't catch everything. But I just don't want us to be the ones that's going to really suffer the problem and the pain, because again, he got somewhere to go. We don't. We just out here. We just out here in this month. You know what I'm saying?
A retired Marine veteran was arrested.
But yeah, let's get into this. Yeah, man, it's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot. I just want us to be safe. You know what I'm saying?
During a Senate hearing for loudly protesting against fighting for Israel,
and his arm was injured during the arrest, possibly even fractured. The veteran is Brian McGinnis, a former Marine sergeant and a Green Party Senate candidate. During the Senate Armed Services Subcommittee,
When they said that they broke his arm, but I don't understand, why would he put his arm in that doorway? It's like two doors, and one door was shut. He put it right in the middle of there trying to hold on, but then they kept on yanking him and twisting him, and then his arm broke. Like, first of all, I get you a Marine, you standing up for what you believe in. At the end of the day, don't put yourself in harm's way. Once again, like who does this? So he's supposed to be, he home now. He went to, recovery and all of that stuff, but at the same time, at one point, is you putting your body in harm's way. We get it. We see you, sir. Thank you for your services, but at the end of the day, like, y'all gotta realize, I don't even know why they even just put him out. Just let him say what he wanted to say and just sit your ass down. You said what you had to say, now sit back down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why was all the rush and get him out of here, get him out of here? Why couldn't he just speak his piece and sit back down? Don't make another outburst. Y'all know how like y'all go to court and they be like, I told you turn your phone off. You turn it on. If you let it ring again, we gonna take it and stuff like that. Da 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 boop boop boop. You know, like why he couldn't speak his mind and speak his piece. Cause I thought we had the First Amendment, like ways though we can speak our piece, say what you gotta say, and sit back down and don't say nothing else. You say something else, then you will be escorted out of here. They didn't even give him that chance. They just rushed him and got him up out of there.
Committee hearing on military readiness, he stood up and shouted, "No one wants to die for Israel." Capitol Police moved to remove him, but he resisted strongly, wedging his arm in the doorframe. Montana Senator Tim Sheehy, a former Navy SEAL, stepped in to help lift McGinnis's legs, and a loud snap was heard, worsening the injury to his arm. McGinnis was then arrested, facing charges of assaulting officers and resisting arrest, and was taken to a hospital for treatment. 3 officers were also injured during the incident and required medical attention. Sheehy called him an unhinged protester, while McGinnis's campaign insisted he was merely exercising his right to peaceful protest, denying any assault. Videos and footage of the incident quickly went viral on social media, sparking intense public debate. Supporters called him a patriot, bravely speaking out, while critics argued his actions disrupted order and posed a danger. Share your opinion in the comments and join the discussion.
Yeah, but like again, it seems like
during a Senate hearing for loudly protesting against fighting for Israel.
it seems like we can't speak no more, we can't protest no more, we can't basically have our own opinion right now in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Where as though, like down Minnesota, like what happened with everything and all of that, how all that unfolded when people was just, you know what I'm saying, like he wasn't hurting nobody, he didn't lunge at nobody, he didn't try to bang nobody or fight nobody, spit on nobody or anything like that. He was just speaking. So I'm just like confused, like we can't speak no more. So now we have to be silent. We can't protest. If we protest, that's a problem. If we do it silently, that's a problem. If we just can't just express our opinion no more. It's like all our rights is being taken away little by little. Like we just can't say nothing. Just take what you get and shut the F up. That's just what it seems like was going on. It's no nothing. We just can't do nothing no more. But that is just crazy. Like I just can't understand. I just don't understand. But I guess that's what our world coming to you right now. Um, just hold your thought, hold your everything. Just don't even talk. Like it's just sad. Um, I don't know, y'all, but he wasn't trying to hurt nobody that I seen. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's get a little bit back into this Kristi Noem. This the hearing. This was the hearing before she basically got replaced, because that's what they keep saying, replaced. They don't say she was fired. They just saying she was replaced. So we're gonna get into that a little bit more in content, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Anybody wanna come up? Let me put the link back again. My son rolled out. If anybody want to come up, the link is in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. Can you just please hit the like button? At least one more person hit the like button for me. 7 people in here. I only got 4 likes. Can somebody hit the like button? Anybody. It could be you, it could be you, or it could be you. Just one person hit the like button. Please. Can y'all hit the like button? So nobody's really gonna hit it. You can't find it? Oh my God. Thank you. Jeez. What's that hard? Golly. Wow. I got big for a like. Jesus. Y'all hard on me. Y'all is so hard on me. Like, golly. What I did to y'all? Shit. Thank you. Whoever hit that like button, put your cash app in there. All right, let's get into a little bit of this, Kristi. We're going to look at this for a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit commentary on this, and then I'm going to get up out of here.
On the record. I believe you have a policy, Madam Secretary, that you have to approve all contracts at your department over $100 million.
No, sir. I have a policy in place that I review contracts. My deputy chiefs have the ability to review anything under $5 million. Above that, I evaluate and look at.
Okay. And you do that, I understand, to try to curb waste and abuse of taxpayer money. Is that right?
Yes, sir. In fact, it's been extremely effective. We've saved the taxpayers over $13.2 billion just by evaluating contracts, negotiating lower ones, and canceling ones that aren't necessary to do our duties.
How do you square that concern for waste, which I share, with the fact that you have spent $220 million running television advertisements that feature you prominently?
Sir, the president tasked me with getting the message out to the country and to other countries where we were seeing the invasion come from, with putting commercials out that told needed to leave, or we would detain them and remove them, and they'd not get the chance to come back to America the right way. That has been extremely effective.
Ask you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, class, let's
play games for dollars.
To run these advertisements, is that right?
We had that conversation, yes, before I was put in this position and sworn in and confirmed, and since then as well.
Okay. Did you bid out those service contracts?
Yes, they did. They went out to a competitive bid, and career officials at the department chose who would do those advertising commercials.
And the people that you ended up picking were people who had formerly done your political work back in South Dakota. Is that right?
No, that's not correct, sir.
I think it is.
No, it's not, sir. The individuals who, I believe the career.
He said yes, it is. So be advised. Remember earlier when I first was getting on and basically doing my synopsis about what I was going to talk about, I was talking about this hearing about the plane and about the funds that she used and the money that she spent. And she said that Donald Trump basically signed on it. And I believe this is why allegedly she was let go, because Trump said that he did not sign for the campaign that she was doing, for the plane, and basically that's why I believe. Well, this is the reason why they're saying that she was let go. So this was her hearing before he basically let her go. This was, I want to say, she got let go yesterday. So I think this hearing was done Tuesday, I want to say.
Who they chose were two different media firms. There's been conversation about their subcontractors, but we have no legal authority.
And you're saying that you're testifying that President Trump approved this ahead of time. Is that my understanding?
We had conversations.
Sorry to interrupt, but the president approved ahead of time you spending $220 million running TV ads across the country, in which you did the president know you were going to do this?
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
Okay.
And one thing, Senator, I think would be helpful to know is how effective that communications has been.
Even your name recognition. I mean, I personally just, I mean, to me, it puts the president, and I'm not saying you're not telling the truth. It's just hard for me to believe. You know, and the president, as I do, that you said, Mr. President, here's some ads I've cut, and I'm going to spend $220 million running them, that he would have agreed to that. I don't think Russ Vogt at OMB would have agreed to that. It's something we have to defend. I'm on the Appropriations Committee. My research shows that you did not bid them out, that you in fact, one of the people you picked, the strategy group, Safe America Media, was a company formed 11 days before you picked them, and that the strategy group got most of the money, and the head of that is married to your former spokesperson. Look, we all have friends who are qualified. I'm not quibbling with that. It troubles me. A fifth to a quarter of $1 billion of taxpayer money, when we're scratching for every penny and we're fighting over rescission packages. I just can't agree with, Madam Secretary. Are you still running those ads?
No, Senator, I did not have anything to do with picking those contractors. No politicals at the Department of Homeland Security did.
I understand. Are you
Career
still running
officials
those
followed
ads?
the competitive bid process for
Are you
that.
still running
Everything
those ads?
I think the ads are due to end here in March, I think within a week
So
or two.
they
I'm
are
not sure of the
still running?
update. The one that is running is focusing on angel families. Have you seen that? It is the one that's talking about this is our why. This is why we work every day.
Okay.
Is for the angel
I've gotta
families
move
and their
on.
victims that need to.
After
$2 just from Planetary Design.
President Trump has removed Kristi Noem as Secretary of the past 2 days on Capitol security and particularly Operation Metro Surge in Minneapolis. The president announced she would be transitioning to a new position, given the title Special Envoy for the Shield of Americas, which will apparently head up a new security initiative focusing on the Western Hemisphere that the president will give more information on this weekend. We should mention that Secretary Noem is delivering the keynote address at the Sergeant Benevolent Association at Major City.
And right now, that establishment that she's supposed to be allegedly removed to is not all way. It's still in the making. It's still in the making. So I don't know if this is set up or not. But right now it's still in the making. It haven't been launched yet, basically.
Conference. In a post on Truth Social, the president thanked Noem for her time leading DHS and announced he is nominating Oklahoma's Republican Senator Markwayne Mullin as the next DHS secretary. So let's bring back Nancy Cortez, CBS News chief White House correspondent.
So I guess they just probably basically told her that to make her feel good, but it's still in the making. This is crazy. GC says she keeping her job until the end of the month. I think you're supposed to say poor Bobby or Po Bobby, because that's what they was calling her, a Barbie and all of this and da da boo boo. Yes. What the fuck? Is she a shell of America? I'm guessing, baby. Your guess is as good as mine. But that's all I know is allegedly I don't far as what I'm getting out of it is a downgrade from her job, because basically she was running shit and now it seems like she is put to an organization that haven't even been all the way finished, been established. So to me, it sounds like y'all know what it sounds like. I ain't gonna say it, but we are is intelligent enough to know that yeah, 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 because the establishment is man, it's just it's not funny, but it's just sad. It's just sad. And like I said, she's not going to be the only one that's going to be moved or relocated allegedly and all of this stuff. Oh no, she's not the only one. I'm guessing she's going to be doing some more of that Epstein stuff. Yeah, allegedly. But I allegedly, all right, after this last little batch that's coming out now, this really might be the end of the batch, because this batch of the the Epstein file, I think they're not gonna bring out no more. Like they said the last time that was gonna be it, before they came out with the new ones that they tried to hide, the 302s, and they put them out. I think this really gonna be the end of the rest of the Epstein files, and not even only that, I believe this is going to spark some more stuff, and some more people going to be allegedly replaced or relocated to other jobs allegedly. But yeah, polishing the pickle. You always got some crazy shit to say, but it'd be funny and it's good. But y'all, this is getting interesting. And I said, every time I try to like leave this shit alone, it's always something else. It's always something else all the time. All the time. Alright, let's I don't know. Ain't really nothing else that's really interesting in this news caption.
And Nancy, you were talking about this with Major, but let's go ahead and go into a little bit more detail here about really maybe what was the straw on the camel's back, and that was in one of the days of testimony, Republican Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana asking Noem,
Don't
how
be
do you
sweat
square cuts to DHS and contracts with the fact that you have spent $220 million running TV advertisements that feature you prominently in it? Noem replied that the president tasked her with getting the message out to the country and putting commercials out. If they were in the country illegally, they needed to leave. And clearly that was something the president took issue with.
Right, because she went a step further. And when she was asked, well, did the president know that these ads were going to cost $200 million? She said, oh, absolutely, he knew. And that's what the president is now telling advisors and reporters is incorrect. He said he didn't know how expensive it was going to be. But I do think, Lindsay, that while that was the straw that broke the camel's back, I think you could get a sense from more broadly the reaction to Kristi Noem in those hearings from not just Democrats, but from some Republicans, that she was really on thin ice. The fact that Tom Tillis of North Carolina was basically yelling at her, telling her she's a terrible leader and that she shouldn't be a cabinet secretary. The fact that John Kennedy, who's a big ally of the president, was willing to question her that aggressively about this ad campaign in the first place, all of that is a sign that they believed that she was pretty vulnerable and that even perhaps they believed that the president was okay with them putting her on the spot because he wanted to see how she would respond.
So this was almost like a test. I mean, why was the Tom Tillis interaction so significant to you if he's kind of been on the outs with the president and, in fact, isn't even running for re-election?
So now it was a test.
Oh, look, I'm getting a call from one of those unknown numbers.
Have you tried reversephone.com?
Reversephone.com?
Y'all know they're gonna write this was.
Yeah, I think it was simply the fact.
One thing I'm gonna say is basically, allegedly, because they've been saying that his cognitive skills is not all the way up to par. Maybe he did tell her it's okay. Maybe he did sign it. Matter of fact, where's the signature? Let's see. If he signed off on it, let's see the signature. It might be done by the auto pen though, but we we want to see all the evidence, because at the end of the day, President Trump, this man is up in age. A lot of things he probably don't remember that he signed or said that is okay, because I feel as though if he really did sign it, she need to come back or go through her files and be like, here we go, this is his signature, this is where he signed. Like, why would you be leaving or allegedly in the public eyes of American Eye looking like you got fired or replaced or however, or stepped down or turned to a whole nother department that they just made up that ain't even all the way established? Why would you have to go through that if this man signed this stuff? Just show the signature. Wouldn't that be the easiest thing to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, he did sign this. This is what he signed. I ain't signing this name. This is him. Here turning different colors. He's turning different colors. He turning different colors. Right, but this is what I'm saying. Like, if he signed it, why not she show the document that he signed? And at least say, here we go. But okay, everybody seems like they scared to go against him or put him out there. You know, you rather go and gonna just take the L and be like, oh, that's okay? Ain't no way. I mean, like, this is what he signed, this is this, and this is that. What's wrong with these people? Where is their balls? Oh, well, she ain't got no bone, but she got some. I mean, stand up. Because a lot of women stand up to Trump, and that's what he don't like. And I guess she probably she just gonna handle it and hold it and take it like that is okay. Trump is a chameleon. Trump is the new No. At the end of the day, this is the thing. Show the paperwork. Put him on the spot. Like now. Today. Right now. Put him out there. Why is they so scared to go against this man? If he signed it, show that. Because now it's making her look like she a liar and she frauded some the money and frauded everything. Like you just frauded. And then you lie on oath saying that he said that it was okay. Maybe he don't remember. But if he signed it, he can't say, oh, that's not my signature. Well, he can say that. So he already said it before. This is a mess. A whole mess. A whole fucking mess. But why can't, I don't know. I know why. She probably scared to go against him and be like, yo, you did sign this. Or just pull him up. Like, come here for a minute. Come here. Y'all was just cool. Come here for a minute. I ain't mad that you did what you did, but I want you to see this. You signed this. You don't remember you signed this? Like, shit, I be, man, please. And still wouldn't have my job. I wouldn't even give a fuck about a daggone job, but this is what you signed. And we ain't even got to do it in the public. Do it in private. And I need, no, but you need to give me, what you gonna do is give me a public apology. I apologize for basically, because now y'all making it seem like this lady lied and she frauded and she stole money to do basically her campaign about whatever the fuck, trying to get the immigrants or ICE people, whatever. However, it don't make her look good. You just basically tarnish her name. You just basically defamed her name, her character, made her look like a thief in front of everybody. But that's not cool. That ain't cool. This lady gotta walk around with this reputation now because she got her same face. It ain't like she gonna change her face and be like, I ain't Kristi no more. I'm Catherine. The fuck? So now when she go to another job, you Kristi Noem. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh nah. You a thief, you a fraud. You know, people gonna look at her crazy now. He gotta fix that. Like, she was a public figure. You have to fix that. I'm quite sure he feels as though people need to fix his stuff. Like he kept on saying, everything is a lie and all of this stuff. But no, he need to fix that. He wants to decide who's going to be the next one to be running. Yeah. Iran. But they already chose somebody, and he's mad because they chose somebody, and now he wants to redo it. He wants to redo it because he wanted to choose somebody. Like he picked that lady for Venezuela. He want to control all the countries, it seems like. All the ones that he feels as though that he can basically steal and run. Because mind you, he stole that daggone the president. Dang, we did a story about that too. Dang, he took that man. He never let that man go. The man still there, and then he appointed a woman to run Venezuela. He still got that man. He still got that man. And now he mad because he wanted to choose somebody to run Iran, but they already chose somebody, and he's mad again. And he was like, they wasn't supposed to choose them. You not even with the fuck? How the yo? He think because he the president of this country, I guess he feels as though he the president of all the countries. They know Trump didn't give. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. She said they know Trump didn't give her the okay. You don't think so? Bullying 3.0. You don't believe he gave her the okay? I believe he did and just don't know. I believe he did. I believe. I mean, that's just my opinion. He probably didn't. He probably didn't, yo. That's crazy. But why would she sit up there and say that if he didn't give her the okay? But you already know. You already know what? Because all of them liars. All of them lies. All of them be lying. All of them be fucking lying like real big. Like, but you don't believe that, Sweat? He lies about everything. Next thing he's going to say, he wants our own names to be changed to Trump. Yo, Tuesday. It might happen. it might freaking happen. You understand what I'm saying? Because he want his name and his stuff everywhere. He wanted to win the Nobel Peace Prize. He wanted to put his face up on, he took a lot of the black statues down. He want his name, his face, and all of this stuff. They just made him put the shit in Washington back. Where was that? I think it was in Washington. He took down like a lot of Black History Month stuff, statues, and all of this stuff that was there for years. They made him and put that shit back. It's like he wanted to feel like he was the greatest president of all time. And at this point, I think it's the opposite. Yes, I said they know that he gave her the okay. Oh, okay. I thought you said she. I believe so. And now he probably don't remember or shit backfiring, so somebody got to get the blame. You know what I'm saying? So all right, I got to switch the story because I ain't signed. I believe that lady probably got the paperwork and all that, but she probably scared that her family gonna probably be, you know what I'm saying, blowed up, unalive, because when people go against him or prove him wrong or hold him accountable, shit happens, allegedly, to the family. Mistakes happen, though, all the time, every day. But, boom. But I'm just going to say she probably scared. Riri, I say that the committee knows that Trump gave her the okay. Oh, that's Recco. Okay. GC said, yeah, I seen about all that black art. Yup. They had to replace all of that stuff. All of that stuff. Make sure y'all hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes. Let's go. Hit the likes one more time, one more time, one more time. It was in Philly. Yup. I knew it was somewhere. I knew it was somewhere. It wasn't too far from Washington. Yay. Then man, he took all of that stuff down. Black History Month. He wanted to be up there. He wanted his statues up there. He want himself to feel like. And then even still, if we do put you up there, how long you think that shit gonna last? Somebody gonna vandalize that stuff? He gonna blow that shit up with a firecracker or something. Like, no, nobody wants you. And they, no. But I'm trying to tell you, he gonna definitely have a statue somewhere if he already don't. Cause he feel as though he was or is the best president that we ever had. He feel as though that, and I don't know why. And people giving him kudos and making him seem like that he are. He's not. He's not. They done made them take down the Black Lives Matter. They made them take down Black Lives Matter. Remember they had a whole street up in Washington. They made them move that, change that, make it back regular, all of that stuff. So it's like nobody matters. Black lives, white lives, nobody matters at this point. And this is why he don't need a statue. He gonna go down in history as the bad guy. Yep. As the bad guy. That's it. You know? Only thing he had to do was just change everything. He and a lot of people, I didn't vote for him, but a lot of people had voted for him. I mean, I didn't vote, but a lot of people voted for him thinking that he was going to change gas prices, um, the food prices, all everything. You know, this is why people was on his side, and now everybody's saying that he didn't do the things that he said that he was going to do, and now it's like people is like, well, side eyeing him. You know, now if he would have did that and still did what he did, you know, make the cost of living down a little bit and all of that stuff, shit, he been good. He been good. But now you made all this ruckus and you still ain't changed the cost of living down, ain't did nothing that you said. He got the lowest president rating. I seen that. I seen that. I seen that. But yet still got some fools talking about putting his orange face on the Mount of Russia. On the Mount of Rushmore? Are you fucking for real? Wow. He's still making history. Then that's wicked. But I believe if he would have changed everything or fixed everything like he said that he would, I believe even with this war stuff going on, I believe that people still would appreciate it and dealt with him and appreciate him more. You know what I'm saying? Because he did like make the cost of living a little bit down. Everybody, not even I mean, people that wasn't struggling before is struggling now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got people that, you know, saying, man, shit. Even some of these doctors are struggling, you know, and you be like, dang. But it's just tough, you know what I'm saying? It's tough out here. And I mean, I believe if he would have fixed all of that and really did what he said he was going to do and made it come to life and not sitting up here fugazing and acting like it changed when everything seemed like it went up, I believe that people would still be like, yeah, still like on his side. But even some of the Republicans is even fed up because what you said is not happening, and people is really struggling more than they have before, you know. But he promised these things, and we haven't got nothing. I would put his face on a bug, on not on the booger. No. Uh-uh. 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 No, no. Uh-uh. I'm not posting that. Fuck it, I'm posting. It was funny. It was funny. It was funny. Whew. But I would just say that oh shit. Hold up. Whoa. Yeah, but if he would have did the things that oh shit. got to go. But if he would have did the things that he said that he was going to do, I believe that people would have respected him more, and he would still have support, But a lot of people that even dealt with him and was basically writing for him. Yes, yo, you funny. You funny as shit. You gotta get up get on here one day. Hit the link one day, cause yo, you is funny. But yeah, yeah. What I was saying was, I just believe that yeah, if he would have did the things that he said, that lowering a lot of the prices and stuff like that, and make everyday living a little bit better for the people. All right, I see. That was a good one. Sucko said that was a good one. But I believe that people would still be supporting him, But once he started not really doing the things that he said that he was going to do for the people, because that's really why he got voted in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, is hard out here. And people was looking for that change to make it better, to make it more affordable. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't. He took the Affordable Care Act. He took away the everything that and just kind of messed up the whole economy. But the Dow, you know what I'm saying? That's all the fuck you want. What about the people? The people make the Dow. If the people don't have money for the Dow to go up, if we don't have the money to put into the economy because we struggling to pay bills and da 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 and boop 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 and you know what I'm saying, gas, everything, that's bills. Gas is a bill to me. But if we is not paying into the economy, then the economy suffers. So you have to fix it. Somebody have to fix it. And we were all basically under intention of he was going to fix it. But as we see that he didn't, so now everybody is fucked up. People got to have damn near 3 damn jobs. Who want to be working like a Hebrew slave? People want to come home and for the regular job and chill out and relax, and you gotta go to another job, then you gotta go and have a third job. Like, when is the time to rest? Because you got bills. And mind you, it wasn't that bad back in the day. So now, you know what I'm saying, if you have bought a home back in the day, boom, you still had, little money over after you pay bills, da da da, boop boop boop, da da. Then it started getting a little tight, you know what I'm saying? So boom, it's a little tighter. You can't do a lot of things, can't go out like you used to, can't go out to eat like you used to, can't do this, can't do that, da da da, boom boom. Okay, that's fine. Now you can't do shit but pay a bill and work another job. Pay a bill and do something else to make some more money. That is not the way that people want to live. We still had that high debt. Exactly. Like, man, life is just getting harder and harder. It ain't getting easier, and we thought that he was going to change it. I thought, he talked a good game, but again, I ain't even, yeah. So, I don't even know. Because my thing is, whoever they want to win is going to win. That's just how I feel. But I still would like to vote. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to be voting. I believe he ain't gonna make it to 2028. I don't believe it. I don't see it coming. All right, hold on, y'all. I gotta go to the bathroom. Let me play this real quick.
Fact that he stated so clearly and forcefully what Republicans have said behind the scenes, which is that he just doesn't think that she is capable of leading such an important agency at such a delicate time. He just came out and said it. You know, he's been critical of the president before, but, you know, he was practically yelling at her. And, you know, and that wasn't the only controversy. There were also very aggressive questions put to Noem by Democrats, both in the Senate and then at a subsequent hearing in the House, about her relationship with Corey Lewandowski, who is kind of her right-hand man at the Department of Homeland Security, but who lots of signs point to her being in a romantic relationship with him as well. And she was put on the spot about that. Corey Lewandowski is someone who has a long relationship with the President of the United States, was a major player in his first bid for the White House. And yet there have been questions about how appropriate it is that she is working with someone who is, for all intents and purposes, a subordinate, who she may also be in a romantic relationship with. So it was kind of the combination.
Yes, that is his freaking name, Corey Lewandowski. And look, the crazy part about it, when she was on the stand, her husband was in there, and he was looking crazy. Like, he looked at her like she felt the heat. But she was looking at, you know, them interrogating him, but the husband was like on the side of her neck and the back of her, like. And it was like, just answer the question. She was like, she kept on going around the question. Was you having relations with him? Oh my God. Put her out there. And she wouldn't answer. She didn't say yes or no. When she should have said no. She kept on saying this have nothing to do with, the husband was on her neck. Ooh, 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 ooh. So this probably not only messed up her livelihood, but it might have messed up her relationship with her husband. This stuff, I'm trying to, it's a lot going on. I just keep on saying that because I can't stress it enough. There's a lot going on, and stuff is coming out, it's hitting the fan like shit on a shingle. I'm trying to tell you, yes, sir. Yes, sir. She was she was on that stand. And I know her husband probably grilled the wing. Why you ain't answer the question? Why the fuck you ain't answer? Fuck that, Kristi. Why you didn't answer the question? She couldn't answer it. She couldn't answer it.
Of all of that, and you know, the clips of those questions at the hearing going viral that really hurt Noem, especially at a time when she was already under such scrutiny for the department's handling of the situation in Minneapolis, where 2 American citizens were killed.
CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cortez, thank you so much. Let's bring in Capitol Hill correspondent Caitlin Huey-Byrne.
So he might be getting a divorce. This is fucking up people's lives. All of this stuff. See, you're trying to lie, you're sneaking and trying to cover up for Trump and trying to lie for him. It's fucking up people's lives. Period. You understand you can't answer the question. Well, you don't want to answer the question. That's all you had to say, man, that man ain't had no relations. But then when they pull him up and get him up on there and he say something different, then everything going to be cracked like an egg. The yolk going to fall out like save the yolk. Let the white part just hang. Out of here. They're going down. And this is crazy because it seems like it's a lot of sexual activities around this whole presidency. Everything evolving around some Epstein files, which is some sex crimes going on, some sex over here, sex over there, sex here, sex there, sex everywhere. Like, what the fuck? Y'all running the White House. Why is everybody so horny? Why is everybody so hard up? And your husband right there with you, holding you down, and you get asked these questions in his face and you can't answer it under oath? You don't want to answer the question. Oh boy, I know he read her like a Bible when they got home. Read her, big. It's going down. Ooh, oh man, this is too much. All right, I'm about to get out of here. Let's hear a little bit more. Somebody else about to cover through.
And so, Caitlin, you had some reporting this morning of some reaction from Senator Kennedy regarding that ad and his line of questioning with Noem at this hearing, and that he apparently had heard from the president. What can you tell us?
That's right. There was an extremely notable exchange during that Judiciary Committee hearing on Tuesday where John Kennedy, a Republican conservative senator from Louisiana and a close ally of the president, pressed Noem on the agency's spending of over $200 million on television ads that prominently featured Noem, and he asked her whether those were effective in deterring illegal immigration and who approved the spending. And in that committee hearing, Noem, under oath, said that the president did. Now, after that, I spoke to Kennedy, and he told me that he was very upset about this kind of spending and had questions about whether the president had approved it in the first place. Fast forward to today, the president apparently called him, Kennedy said, after that hearing. And in Kennedy's telling, the two stories did not line up. Now, this is significant.
Wow. This is like a bad movie. This is like a bad movie. This is scandal in real life. This is like, what was that movie? What was that show? It was a show called Scandals, but this is like president, secretary, when the lady was the president, and all kinds of stuff was going on. This is like a bad movie, for real. This is like, I don't even know, but everybody done fucked up. This is awesome. Yo, I gotta, I can't do this no more. It's a lot. It's a lot. I didn't even, yeah, it's a lot.
Because as we've been talking about all of the kind of the lists of concerns that lawmakers up here have had about Noem, that exchange and the president paying attention to it seems, at least at this point, to be consequential. Now, I just was speaking with Tom Tillis, who's a Republican from North Carolina. You may remember him in that hearing. He was one of the first Republicans to call for Noem to resign. This is after Minneapolis. I just talked to him at length, and he said that her management was the issue here, that it's not personal, but that she showed that she could not handle this agency. I can also tell you that talking to lawmakers coming out of a lunch where they were just made aware of this news, they are very supportive, Republicans are, of their colleague who now the president announced will head DHS, Markwayne Mullin, a Republican senator up here. He left that lunch in the middle of it, and it appeared he appeared to be on the phone. So this is significant because he will have strong Republican support up here. They just need a majority, simple majority to approve that. But this is going to be another conversation where there is no agreement on funding for the agency. So a lot of layers here, but bottom line, that exchange earlier this week with a Republican senator was very consequential when you're looking at the timeline of all of this.
What else can you tell us about Mark Wayne Mullins of Oklahoma?
That's right. He's a Republican from Oklahoma, served in the House, serves now in the Senate. He is well liked by colleagues. He is a prolific presence on television. He is on air frequently as well, and a close ally of the president. Campaigned for him as well. You can see on your screen there. He told our Alan Key earlier this morning he was kind of tight-lipped about all of this. A lot of people we've been talking to up here were learning information as it was being reported out. He told our Alan Key, our Senate producer up here, that earlier today that he had confidence in Noem as long as the president did. And that was kind of echoed by lawmakers we've been talking to, asking if they had confidence in Noem. And their line was, well, she serves at the pleasure of the president. So it is notable, that kind of line of phrasing. So that was starting to give us some clues as to, this will be in the president's court here.
I mean, look, this just happened, but have you heard any reaction yet on Capitol Hill?
I was just talking to a Democratic senator from Maryland. I asked her about whether this changes the dynamics in terms of funding for DHS, and she told me no, that they still have serious issues with the way that the president is running immigration enforcement, that the buck stops with him, not necessarily Noem. So that's what we're trying to report out now. Does this change the fight over DHS funding? Because remember, Democrats had said they're not going to support long-term funding for the agency unless reforms to ICE are put in place. Those negotiations are really at a standstill right now. And there was a thought.
Yeah, because they want ICE to take the mask off and basically have like some type of like police have like a badge or something with their like name on there or something. They want them to be more presentable. So I don't know why Trump is protecting the ICE people. Because allegedly a lot of the ICE people supposed to be from the January 6th situation and this and the third. We already done exposed one. This is just a lot. But yes, definitely. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. And also, you guys, if you already haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm going to play a little bit more of one situation. We're going to get more into these Epstein files once they come out, a little bit more. But please hit the like. I'm going to do probably like 20 more minutes and then I'm getting off. Probably do like 5 more minutes and then I'm going to get off. Because I'm tired. But, yeah. Let's get into this a little bit. We got emails.
Committee agrees with those quotes. So we have to ask ourselves, are we a rule of law nation or are we not? When a citizen of these United States is subpoenaed by this Congress, they should comply, plain and simple, regardless of who they are. We all get accused of things, and we should do everything we can to, because accusation is nothing but that, to prove it false if it's untrue. Jeffrey Epstein was a rapist, pedophile, sex trafficker. In street parlance, he was a scumbag, lowlife, and slimeball. And some of the things that I've read in these files, he was evil incarnate. He's also dead. I didn't even know who he was until he wasn't. So why are we here talking about a dead guy? Because he was associated with powerful people, some of which are highly likely to have participated with him in some of the worst kind of criminal activity. And if they did, they should pay. They should face justice. Whether they're rich or poor, famous or anonymous, mighty or meek. So is that what we're doing today? Are we pursuing justice and transparency? Because transparency makes an easier and shorter path to the truth. We should be pursuing the truth. But some on this committee and in this Congress are pursuing fame and campaign fortune and exploiting this issue, not in the pursuit of justice, but in the pursuit of raising hundreds of thousands of dollars using a false premise as a battering ram. Jeffrey Epstein, and here's the false premise, that Epstein was a creature of the political right, and they're protecting him, and he was pounding around with Donald Trump and those in his orbit. And that's why the Republicans won't release the files. Now, that's incendiary, but is it true? Or is it just a cheap, woke fantasy? Well, here's the facts, and the facts matter, so let's look at tail of the tape. How many confirmed visits to the White House? Under Bill Clinton, there were 17. Jeffrey Epstein visited the Clinton White House 17 times. How many times did he visit the Donald Trump White House? 0. How about documented political donations? 21,000 to the Clintons, 0 to Trump. Documented non-Clinton political contributions. 118,000 to the Dems, 18,000 to the GOP, for a total of 89% to the Democrats and the Clintons, 11% to the GOP. Now to the matter at hand. Epstein files released by the oversight Democrats from 2019 to 2023 when they were in charge of this committee. 0. Epstein released files by the oversight Republicans from 2023 to present, 53,000 pages. Epstein files released by the Biden Department of Justice in the 4 years he was in office. Again, 0. Epstein files released by the Trump DOJ, 2025 to present, 125,000 pages. And a member of this committee completely jumped the shark again. And right after Charlie Kirk was assassinated by a left-wing loon, and it was a time where we really need to turn down the temperature and practice some civility, said, and I quote, Republicans have been so busy protecting pedophiles and rapists that they forgot what this committee is supposed to be about. Well, I tell you what this committee is supposed to be about, Mr. Chairman, about transparency and truth. And on this matter, the Republicans have led, and we produced results, and the Democrats have done squat.
So yeah, this one right here is talking about a secret new child, or basically, y'all know that it's basically about the Epstein files that they secretly basically just letting out. So now it's like a secret new child, and they trying to, man, yo, I'm about to get up out of here. Love you too, baby. Got a bells to take. Look for us and y'all again. Don't forget to set your clocks ahead tomorrow night in case. Don't forget to see. Well, most of my stuff is automatic. Responsibility and accountability. Yes, Wickle. Yes, Wickle. All right, YouTube. Love you. Thank you for coming through as always, baby. Yes. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. I gotta do this one shit to my hair. I'll be on tomorrow. Hopefully, it might be a later one. I might be on later, cause y'all know my son be over here tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna be on tomorrow later on. I'll probably be on like 8. I ain't gotta work Sunday, so I'll be up and I'll be in the building. Yep, but I'm about to put this rest of my hair real quick. I love you guys. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Replay game. Make sure y'all like and subscribe if y'all already haven't. For the Bush babies that didn't hit the like, thank you for the view. It's the view for me. Yes, it's the view for me, baby. That's all I need. Get me up there and keep on coming through and view. You ain't even gotta hit the like. But stop being stingy with your like buttons. Just hit it for me. Like, I don't understand. You stayed in here all the time. You was in here all the time and didn't hit the like. Even if you don't like, hit a thumb down or something. I don't know. Hit something. But yeah, hit a like for you, girl. Make sure y'all look out for Play Games for Dollars or Day. Play them games for dollars. She gonna show y'all how to make them dollars so you can holla. Y'all already know. But guys, definitely come through tomorrow, guys. Like I said, it's gonna be either 8 or after 8. I might do a late night session. I might. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I would like to see y'all faces. I ain't talking about this shit tomorrow. I ain't talking about this stuff tomorrow. I'm not talking about this stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow, I got some other stuff. I got update for D for David, Devil David. Y'all remember Celeste. So yeah, I'm gonna do an update on that, and I had another update for I can't even remember the name, but I'm gonna be on tomorrow, and yeah, and we can just carry the conversation on from there. But tomorrow I'm not talking about this. I probably don't talk about this to Monday or Tuesday, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow. But I love you guys. Everybody be safe. Make sure y'all stay prayed up, and everybody make sure y'all love your family and just be the best that you can be. You know, I love you guys.
She walks through the fire, burn out skies, but her heels climb higher. She's a rebel, a whisperer, a storm in disguise. The world spins slow, but she cuts through the lies. Let's go, no stopping tonight. Heartbeats racing, we're chasing the light. Messy, she's stealing the show. Let's go, just lose all control. She's a silhouette framed by the neon glow. Shadows dancing, but her eyes, they know. She's got the rhythm, the truth she won't hide. Madness lingers, but she lets it collide. Do you feel it, the pull of her sway? Every step is a story, come what may. Let's go, no stopping tonight. Heartbeats racing, we're chasing the light. Messy, she's stealing the show. Let's go, just lose all control. She's the chaos, the calm, the spark in the rain. A mystery wrapped in a sweet kind of pain. Missy Sanders, she's a name you'll repeat. In the quiet, in a